at that!
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. Released for the Nintendo GameCube in 2002, this is the follow-up to Super Mario 64. This is yet another 3D platformer featuring Mario, but this time around things are going to be slightly different. Mario doesn't just have the ability to jump around this game and you don't just collect things like you did in Mario 64. You have a new set of moves in this game thanks to a contraption called F.L.U.D. This is the biggest difference between this game and a lot of other games in the Mario series. The idea of F.L.U.D. is kind of more of a polarizing one to a lot of fans, and this game is kind of split because of that. To me personally, I really like Super Mario Sunshine. I find this game very enjoyable. I played a lot of this game back in the day as I got this alongside of my GameCube in 2002. This is a very fun adventure, and I am definitely looking forward to sharing my experiences with you all via this playthrough. I will be playing the updated Nintendo Switch release via the Super Mario 3D All-Stars Collection to play this game in glorious widescreen and 1080p. Without any further ado, let's jump into the world of Super Mario Sunshine.
What happened? What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving!
Now, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Excuse me, but... Huh?
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Mario, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Same here, I gotta do work on my vacation. That's already a bad sign. What do you have to say here, Mr. Toadsworth? Master Mario, remember, the B button is key. Use it to show me some of those famous jumps. That doesn't feel right. In fact, why do you have an A button over here? This feels weird too. So, if you've played the GameCube original of Super Mario Sunshine, there's gonna be some muscle memory differences here because the B button is the button to talk in that version of the game. Here in the Switch version, it's the A button to talk to people. But if you're playing with a GameCube controller, it's back to how it was and the buttons don't change, so you may see me jumping every once in a while. It's just kind of a bad habit. It looks like this gunk is coming from somewhere below. It's really slippery, so watch your step. Yeah, it doesn't look healthy. I mean, I just saw that. That guy over there in the distance kind of just sunk down, so don't step in it. You may also sink. We came all this way, and now look! Everything's spoiled. Oh, this is the worst. Mario, please go get some help. Why do I always gotta do something? Why can't you Toads help? Ugh, Mario, it's all goopy. You don't say. The goop is goopy. What's next? You gonna tell me the water is watery? That goop looks dangerous. I wouldn't touch it, Mario. If you get some on you, get in the water or do a spin jump. Quickly, move the left stick in a circle and jump. So, this Toads actually teaches one of our new things here in Super Mario Sunshine. If we go ahead and jump normally with the A button, we can do Mario's famous old triple jumps here returning from Super Mario 64, but we can go ahead and just spin around the control stick and do a spin jump, which gives you the same height as a triple jump would. So this is a mechanic that you're going to be seeing me use quite a lot here in our adventure. Don't worry, Mario. We'll watch over the princess. Please, go get help. I don't feel the most confident leaving her behind here, but it'll be fine. What do you have to say? What are you waiting for? Do something! This gooey paint of yours completely covered my friend. Gooey paint of mine? I just got here. How did I do this? I got some questions. This guy over here looks like he's kind of in a panic. Let me see if he can help us out. Help? Help you? Are you crazy? We're the ones who need help. Take that water pump and clean the airstrip, you. And Mario has to do everything around here. Fine, I'll take the pump and do it all myself.
Power up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from Gad Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom. Data storage complete. I am F.L.U.D, a flash liquidizer ultra dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance. Proceeding with user instruction. Use the R button to shoot water from my tank. If you press the R button all the way down, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
So that was the GameCube's version of the instruction video, which was pretty apparent. We know which button what to press. But how about the Switch version's instruction video? Because they have different buttons. They tell you which ones to use, right? Right?
Use the button to shoot water from my tank. If you press the button, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the button. Instructions complete. Proceed.
Wow, that's a big difference. So use the button. You didn't really say what button, your subtitles did, but if I wasn't using subtitles, I guess I'm out of luck. And also use the stick. Can't even say left stick? Like, I don't understand. They cut out a lot of dialogue from the original GameCube's tutorial, as they didn't re-record any lines for this version of the game, and it definitely shows. So now we can wash off this M. We can go ahead and use either the ZR or R button to shoot water. If we press the R button, we will shoot, and that's it. We won't be able to move around at this point, but we can aim in any direction. So in this point, we can go ahead and shoot the walls here to clean the M's off, which will give us some coins. If we press the ZR button, we'll be able to walk around and use F.L.U.D. at the same time. So, depending on what action you need, you press either the ZR or the R button if you're playing with a Switch Pro controller or Joy-Cons. If you're playing the GameCube version, or using the GameCube controller on your Switch for this version of Super Mario Sunshine, you can go ahead and lightly tap down on the R button to shoot F.L.U.D. Since the GameCube had analog triggers, depending on how much you push in the button will determine your action. If you fully press in the R button, you'll stand still and shoot a current of water. So depending on your actions with the controller is how you control F.L.U.D. Both controllers, though, you press the X button to swap to a different nozzle. In this case, the hover nozzle, just press the R button or ZR button if you're playing on the Switch controllers, and you'll be able to fly in the air for a short amount of time. You have anything to say now that I got this stinking water pack? Now you still say the same thing. You. I'll show you. You. Welcome to Isle Delfino. Step right up and get yourself a free tourist map. Press the L button to view your map, or the Z button in the GameCube version. Pressing either one of these buttons will pull up the map of our entire game here. This is Isle Delfino, and right now we only have access to the Delfino Airstrip here, as that's the only area we've so far explored in Isle Delfino. A simple airstrip built on small isles in the waters near Delfino Plaza. Access to the mainland is via small boats. That's good to know. We'll definitely want to see some boats here in a minute. We got this M on the map. Not really sure what this means here just yet, but it's the same kind of M's we're finding here on the airstrip. Everything else here is just some extra bios here, like we can see what the natives are called here in Isle Delfino. Pianta, the mountain people. These mountain folk are strong, sociable, and curious. The trees on their heads provide relief from the island's heat. How convenient. Noki, the sea people. Nokis were vibrant seashells reminiscent of their time living in the coral reefs. They are timid, but highly intellectual. That's interesting to know. Haven't seen any of those creatures here just yet. Maybe at one point we'll see the Nokis here. The fish doesn't have any bio. I would like to know what the fish are called here. But the rest of these things, yeah, not really things to talk about. You just get information about the Noki and the Piantas. If we click over here on the sun icon, this will show us our total of all the collectibles here in the game. As of right now, we got nothing because we literally just started our adventure, so that kind of makes sense. You have anything to say, sir? Huh? Have we met somewhere before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere recently, too. Nah, I don't see the resemblance. I mean, if you talk about this guy here, it's like a cartoon me. It doesn't really seem like the same version. I could just clean that up a little bit for you. Here, I want to go ahead and jump, and if I go ahead and press the L button here, I can go ahead and do a ground pound, or ZL on the Switch controllers here. And doing so, we can go ahead and destroy these boxes. Nothing really in them, but a ground pound is a good thing to know for the future. If you go ahead and press the L or ZL button on the Switch controllers, you'll recenter your camera behind Mario here, which is a great way to get the camera right where you need it. But if that's not enough, you can use the right stick to go ahead and move the camera around, or C stick if you're playing on the GameCube version. I'll be flip-flopping a lot between the controller versions because I am using the GameCube controller on the Switch version of the game. So, yeah, both are in my mind at that point. Hey there, buddy. Are you waiting for your pals or what? I guess you're not going to help me. Thanks. Now I have to do all this myself. I guess I'm going to go back over. I'm going to go ahead here and just use my hover nozzle to fly over this little gap. And let's help this guy that's in the goop here first. So, if you press the Y button, you enter this over-the-shoulder perspective, making it easier for you to aim with F.L.U.D. So now I'm just going to go ahead and spray some water on this Pianta here to clean him up of all of his goop. And there you go. He is saved. What do you have to say? Ugh. Wow, I really thought I was a goner. Hey, hang on. It's you. This whole mess is your fault. That's what I get for saving you? Oh, man, next time I'm going to just leave you in the goop. You know what? I need to take out my aggression on whatever this thing is. I'm going to shoot this glob in the center, which reveals what looks like to be a piranha plant. That's not what I expected, but in order to fight this piranha plant goop thing, you want to just go ahead and shoot some water in its mouth. Doing so 3 times, and it'll be defeated. Simple as that. Just going to go ahead and float here in the center, because as soon as this creature's defeated, the ground is going to restore itself back to normal. But where this goop creature was, now there is what looks to be a sun above us.
Nice work, Mario.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
I am F.L.U.D, glad to meet you. Hey, someone's coming.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home and, yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the shine gate. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario. Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has polluted the island and most of the shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do our best to resolve this situation.
So let me get this straight. We're thrown in jail for a crime we didn't commit. We now have to clean this entire island, but yet we just landed here not even a few hours ago, and now this is our fate. Man, this is a great vacation so far. I'm really looking forward to getting to see the sights, which we'll get to do in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we'll go ahead and start cleaning up Isle Delfino. I'll see you guys next time.